What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Let's Play West of Loathing with DogAndPony. I'm DogAndPony. This is West of Loathing. I didn't notice that this updated with our current get-up. I probably would never have noticed that without the square face we got going on. Alright, we've definitely, slept pretty recently, which means that it's time to go take another stab at the Becky riddle, which is at a cemetery. It's it's Reboot Hill, I believe. Right? It might be Reboot Hill. Okay. Oh, whoa. You see a campfire near the trail and turn off to let your horse rest a bit. Campfire's owner offers you a cup of coffee and suggests a round or two of poker while it boils. You can tell from the look in his eyes he's planning to cheat, but so were you, so it's probably fine. Deal me in. Your opponent gets really angry when his 4 aces, all spades, are beaten by your 5 kings, all hearts. He grabs the coffee pot and stomps away, leaving you with an unusually thick deck of cards. I didn't get the cards, though, which is disappointing. 40 XP? Continue. I mean, 40 XP is also fine. Alright, Reboot Hill. There was a thing on one of these trees that I don't think we ever actually managed to be able to open. Oh, no, we did. Oh no, wait, we didn't. There's a key hole. We don't have the key yet. So I'm sure we'll figure that out eventually. No big deal. What's in my inventory? Whoa, that's a lot of lag. Our inventory is huge, so the first time we open it, it must have to load it into memory, and it just lags hard. This is a collection of clues you've acquired in your search for a necromancer's home base. Read it. Crazy. You found a cryptic note about Hell Cow energy. The necromancer's lair must be near that crazy portal you found at Hellscrim's Ranch. Eureka! You found that discipline slip that mentioned dangerous mushrooms. It said that there's a patch of Mortis Austrius near the lair. Death oysters. They only grow in a narrow band between the big canyon and the mountains. That narrows it down. You found a note with the magic word required to enter the tower. Once you find it, abracadabra. Excellent. Alright, we'll find it eventually. Hey there. I still can't remember which of my 20 granddaughters was my favorite. Please, can you help me? Do you remember anything about your granddaughter? First name ended in a vowel. I have that. Okay, anything else? I remember when I was 40. I remember I was 40 when she was born. Oh no, 37, or was it 42? I must have been somewhere in that range at least. Right, 37 to 42, so either 1837 or 1842. Or 40. I think it's specifically one of those three, not the range in between. So it's 1837, 1842, or did I get this wrong? She was born in 1800. So yeah, 1840. Okay. Got that. First name is longer than last. We also know that it's exactly 7 letters long. I have these all written down on an index card. That's how I knew it was coming up next. I remember that she wasn't buried next to any of my daughters. That's not super helpful. Sniffles a little. She passed away at the same age as poor Becky, who was always in such ill health. Same age as Becky. Anything else? Favorite hobby was knitting. She knit me a lovely sweater for Crimbo just the year before she died. That's all I can remember. Okay. I'll be back in a minute. We're gonna look at all these again. Little Becky Smith. There's so many Beckys. She wasn't born in the range? Whoa, no. Pamela, 41. Might be in the range, but isn't those 3. These are daughters. If they were born in the 20s, they were daughters. Leslie is next to a daughter. Penultimate Becky is also next to a daughter. Penelope, not in the range. 38 is in the range, but not one of the specific ones, so we're still not sure of that. Fiona. All right, so we got Paula, that's not 7 letters long. Patricia, not 7 letters long. Lenore is also not 7 letters long, nor is it in the range. Not even close to a possibility. Faye, no. Linda. Margaret, no. No. Faith. Becky. Meredith. I know that that's Margaret, by the way. I was pronouncing the sections. I was like, that's 8 letters, but let's make sure. And it is 8. I just, instead of counting, I knew Mar is 3, Gar is 3. I know it's, okay, never mind. Fidelity, not in the range. Farah, doesn't end in a vowel. Magdalene, not 7 letters long. Melissa, we've guessed this one, but it is one of the possible years. It is 7 letters long. And she's not next to any daughters. I mean, that's here, but there's a space here. It's gotta be Melissa, but we guessed Melissa. I have it on my list crossed off. Pamela, who I don't see anywhere, is also 6 letters long, never mind. It's gotta be Melissa. There's nothing else that it can be. Rebecca. Nope. Billy Spider. She's Rebecca. That's how we know. Okay, it's gotta be Melissa. That's how we know she was born in 1800. She's the oldest one. All right. I think I know who she was. M. It is her. The game is wrong. It's definitely Melissa. It's actually really bugging me. Hello. Let's wade in. We got the jump on him this time. We can definitely succeed here. Which one has the most health? Because we want to kill that one with the bone saw. So we got 98, 103, 119, 111. So we're going to kill this one with the bone saw. How much damage do we do? Oh, they're all named. 204. So we can definitely shoot all the way through this one and damage this one in the process. Probably the same here, but let's shoot this one. Fan hammer, that is. See? Perfect. Good strats. That is not the one I meant to do that to. Because I meant to do it. It's not going to matter. It's definitely not going to matter. But I feel like I meant to shoot this one. Yeah, not shoot. Bone saw that one. We can't fan hammer again. But we can just shoot. How much damage do we do? 13 to 14. 57 to 61. I don't think the shots can go through, but that was worth it anyway. And all done. All right. You defeated the whole gang of sweet skeletons. 200 XP. Alice picks up a bone and examines it carefully. Now we can go over here. Here lies the sweet gang. May they never wake up. Take the sword. You got an item. Sweet sword. I get it. I was thinking that might be the key. I mean, I guess it could technically still be the key. Plus 6 Moxie. Did we need Moxie for something? We might need it for the train. Did we finish the train? I honestly don't remember. Let's equip this. 8 muscle, spooky damage, spooky. 6 muscle. Nothing's better than that, right? No. Let's equip it. We've been using the varmint skin thing a lot, and it doesn't do much. What do we got back here? More plots. Plot number 2. Oh, duh. the whole thing is the plot. These are graves. I was thinking maybe we hadn't unlocked this and because we didn't have a needle at the time or something. I really want to find that key. They're somewhere around here. Ooh. This tombstone is big and fancy. Okay. But litter. Tontine. The burial wishes of Chet Bustersley and a weird sequence of letters BTLITER. It's not an anagram for anything. No. There's no, it can't be. Brittle, but it's missing an E. His tombstone is big and fancy. Ooh, yeah, pick it. A document and a weird little metal object. Sorry for bumping the microphone there. Gotta scratch my face. Read the document. Olgi. I'll write these down too. So, BLTITR. Yeah. And OHLGHE. Take the object. Key fragment. Ooh, yeah, baby. Leave. What do we got here? Safe cracking 2. We could do that by a lot. Read the document. OEIEHTE. Off the top of my head, none of these are perfect anagrams, but they might mix together. Take the object. Key fragment. Interesting. Leave. Alright, can we do anything with these fragments? Honestly, obviously they fit together. This is a key fragment. Assemble the key. Voila, indeed. Okay. Beautiful. That was so much easier than I thought. I think we just didn't... I want to actually keep going. Maybe we just weren't capable of doing that previously? Grudge. It's been a while since we have gone through this cemetery. I don't know if we're missing anything anymore. I think we've gotten everything except for the Becky riddle. Hi, thanks again for the help. You're welcome. Okay. So yeah. We're definitely just being cheated out of this riddle. It's 100% it's Melissa. There's nothing else it can be. I'm sure of that. But please tell me what the actual answer is, because I know I'm wrong. Strange, there's a keyhole in the trunk of this tree. Unlock it. The secret door opens inside of the tree. There's a chest inside. Ooh, that was unexpected. Tontine treasure chest. It wasn't unexpected. I'm sure we have to do a riddle for this. Open it. Ooh, we don't. The chest contains a lone but extremely large gemstone and a document describing a tontine which you apparently won despite not even signing up for. You got an item, unbreakable ruby. LOL. What? Unbreakable ruby. Ah, so this is why they formed that tontine. 2,000 meat. Okay. Probably useful for something, or we just sell it. It is worth 2,000, which is quite a bit considering we have 31. I guess we're out of here. Oh. Let's go back to Frisco. Did we finish the train? I think we did. I'm gonna... Oh! Open it! You found an abandoned crate full of mining supplies. You can tell it's full of mining supplies because it has "This crate is full of mining supplies" stenciled on the side of it. And a kerosene dynamite and a lodestone ring. Don't mind if I do, ho ho. The great thing about this game is that it's funny for me, so I can just... I don't have to tell jokes. Lodestone ring. Plus 20% to meat gains. That would replace my nasty ring. Magnetically attracted to meat. It's a real treasure to a prospector. The real nuance to a butcher. Okay. Right. We have not completed this yet. I think we just needed 50 Moxie, and it's something we couldn't get to, and now we can. Keep going along here. Oh, have to go down. I don't like the shaking. It hurts my head. It's welded shut, so we have to go up. Across here. And down. Like the world's worst maze. Whoa, I disappeared. Oh my god. Can we get that to happen again? That was incredible. Nope. Alright. Did I disappear there, or am I... Did I just, like... I don't know. Woman just ignores you. Oh, this woman is focusing on her knitting and ignoring the general commotion. She must have been knitting the whole trip because the scarf she's made could accommodate a whole marching band. Hornswoggle 5. Not Moxie 50. My bad. Well, in that case... We have 363. Hornswoggling. We needed that. Okay. Well then. And we need a stuffed animal. I don't know how to get a stuffed animal. Not in any of these rooms. Because we can't go into any of these rooms. Alright, I guess we're leaving the train again. I think we could just travel. Perfect. Still got the military cemetery riddle. Wasco's Comedy Shack we did. Madness Maw Mine. Any new locations? No. So we can go to the Hellstrom Ranch and maybe find the lair. We might still need more clues, though. I think we can probably wander from there. Let's get in a fight. You encounter the ghost of a dead cowboy who is wailing and gnashing his teeth and generally seeming very frustrated about how his life has gone, or more likely, how it stopped going. Approach it. This ghost looks so sad, I almost feel bad. Oh, there we go. 40 XP, Alice studies the remains of your undead foes. Her eyes lighten up. Evidently, she's had an epiphany of some sort, and she becomes stronger. I wonder if that's a new ability or just an increase to one of her existing abilities. The portal to hell, you hear ominous mooing. We're gonna get into a fight, and then we are going to... I mean, we need XP. We're still pretty far from what we need. Yeah, we're not even halfway to 1,000. Getting one more fight. Don't jump. Because these are super easy. It's a quick way to get 40 XP and some other goodies. We can find... I don't think we ever finished the old granddad stuff. And I was just thinking, oh yeah, that we can try to get some... I'm just gonna fan hammer it, because that definitely does the amount of damage we need. The gun could have, but the max amount of damage is what we needed. The lady cactus, for our friend Cactus Bill. Okay. Ouch. I don't think we ever finished this, so we're doing it now. What do we got? Pile of goblin junk. Gash in the wall of the cactus here, revealing a vein of sticky purple goo. Climb up here. Ooh. Yeah, we still got a guard. I went to the wrong thing. I'll read this. This table is covered with glass, speakers, bottles, tubes, burners, and all the other equipment that makes a super elaborate alchemy table, including a whole bunch of different colored liquids and powders and stuff. Well, that's easier for you to say. You find a scrap of paper in a drawer that looks maybe like instructions for an elixir, but it's in goblin science jargon that you don't understand at all. Just start mixing things, I guess. I know goblin now. Goblin tongue. You pick up a beaker and look at the ingredients. We're gonna go with mauve juice, white fluid, and purple syrup. Spin it. Okay. Give up. That's fine. Hey there. Hi, ready for bribing? Not yet. What am I bribing him with? I don't know what he wants. I guess we're out of here. That was a wash. Pull up the map because it's faster. Oh, okay, I can drag it faster than I can WASD around it. Oh, I can zoom out all the way. I've probably done that dozens of times, and I'm just now kind of like realizing it. Okay. This looks big and empty. Maybe we should go to the Dave Yard and just wander from there, try to find some new locations. We got a chemical bullet and an army field trauma kit. These are all just people named Dave. I don't think there's anything else special here. Because we got this lunchbox open. Ooh. Ooh. Let's open a whole bunch. Get some more XP going on. This is gonna be too easy. Her shotgun now does 17 damage to every target. Yeah, I'm just gonna shoot. I think it's about the same speed no matter what. We still got one more turn. Yeah, he only ever does half damage. It was fine. Perform the ritual. Let's see, according to that gross scroll, you need human ashes, some stardust, and a glass sphere if you want to do this ritual. Unfortunately, you don't have any human ashes on you, so much for that idea. Oh well. We need human ashes. Alright. Somewhere else. We're gonna wander. Zoom out. Probably a location here. Probably here. And there's gotta be a few here, you know? Yeah, wander in that direction. Ooh, yes! Your keen eyes detect a secluded cave in the near distance. Near distance. Exploring it would definitely be a good use of your time. Shaggy Dog Cave? Go there now. That sounds like my kind of cave. Maybe there's a stuffed animal here. Maybe we have to buy one somewhere. Who knows? There's a plaque bolted to the cave wall here. Read it. A record of the events of the expedition to and into Shaggy Dog Cave. November 1887 as recorded by Jim Plackwright. Leave. There's nothing. Oh! There's a plaque bolted. Read it. Having acquired through various and sundry means a story which is interesting in its own right, but better saved for another time, a map purporting to lead to a large cache of jewels and ingots of precious metals hidden by the infamous highwayman and train robber Black Coal Jr. In the years before the cows came home, I, Jim Plackwright, along with 3 compatriots, these being Nathaniel Women, Cyrus Howard, and Douglas Watts, set out to find Shaggy Dog Cave and the aforementioned treasure. We'll read all these and then we'll go into the cave holes. Our equipment and provisions consisted of one cart and a horse to pull it, 4 additional horses to be ridden, 2 shovels, a spade, and a mining pick. A large coil of rope. 2 shovels, a spade, and a mining pick. A large coil of rope. This is hard to read because of the way it's listed, with the semicolons and the commas separating the clauses and then the items within each clause. Anyway, 1 large basket of eggs, as well as an assortment of other trail provisions and cookware. My own collection of blank plaques and engraving tools. one large and shaggy dog, and a butt for. Damn it. Okay. After traveling for 2.5 days to the south and east, we arrived at a small town named Dirtwater, the largest settlement in the vicinity of Shaggy Dog Cave, leaving the dog to watch the horses, and 4 of us entered the local saloon and each ordered a beer except Sai, who was satisfied with water. Alright, I wonder if there's going to be a quiz about this later. I like the dog watching the horses. It reminds me of the John Mulaney joke about having like a 13-year-old babysit your 10-year-old. And that's like hiring a horse to watch your dog. It's better when he tells it. The barman provided our drinks as requested, then withdrew a small wooden box from underneath the bar, asking if we'd care to witness something real interesting. Considering that we still had quite a few hours left to travel, we politely declined and asked him if we knew the way to Shaggy Dog Cave. He replied that he had never been there personally, but gave us rough directions, which correlated nicely with the notes on our map. Leave. Upon leaving the saloon, we discovered to our dismay that some unknown villain had tampered with our wagon. Fortunately, the only supplies missing were the butt for and the entire basket of eggs, apart from the one that Doug had concealed within a pocket for safekeeping. We also discovered that the dog had absconded with one of the horses, forcing Nate and Sai, after a drawing of lots, to share. This is really good. After acquiring a barrel of fresh water for the trip, as well as a replacement butt for, I can't stop laughing at that. We decided out in the open. We headed out into the open desert. The sun shone down mercilessly upon us, though we took small solace in the fact that it would have been far more intolerable had we made this expedition during the summer months rather than November. In order to pass the time on the trip and resist becoming dazed from the heat and susceptible to desert mirages, we exchanged stories of our youth, which I will not be retelling here for reasons of length. Alright. I think there was like a hair in my coffee and I just drank it. My mouth feels weird. Alright. I drank more coffee to get the weird feeling out. Let's read it. However, I will relate to you 3 odd occurrences that happened to us during our trek through the desert. The first was 2 or 3 hours out of Dirtwater when Nate noticed a glint of sunlight upon a metallic object partially buried in the sand. This was revealed to be a brass oil lamp of foreign design and manufacture, which fortuitously still contained a quantity of oil. Deciding this might come in handy, we stashed it in the wagon with our other tools. How long is this? At least these 2 are close together. Our next encounter was with a nomadic goblin tribesman, who we discovered spoke excellent English. It inquired as to our destination, and we replied that we were looking... I got the hair out of my mouth. Looking for Shaggy Dog Cave, though we did not disclose the reason for our journey. The goblin confirmed that we were heading on the correct course, and mentioned that he had only a short time earlier witnessed a large and shaggy dog riding a horse in the same direction. We all agreed that this was an unusual sight indeed, and continued on our way. It was their dog. Some time later, we encountered a large adobe hut, occupied by 2 identical-seeming old men with wild hair and long white beards. They invited us to take shelter from the heat, which we gratefully accepted, and introduced themselves as hermits. This struck me as peculiar, given there were 2 of them, but I felt it would be rude to question them on that point. Do you have to be alone to be a hermit, or can't you live with other people, but, like, away from everyone else? I guess not. One of the hermits confirmed that we were near Shaggy Dog Cave, and the other hermit confirmed that what his brother said was true. They also commented that they had seen a large and shaggy dog riding a horse in that direction. We all agreed that this was an unusual sight indeed. The hermits refreshed our water supply in exchange for our butt fur, and we continued on our way, excited to finally be nearing our goal. This is going to be a long walk back. After 2 more hours, we finally arrived at Shaggy Dog Cave, carefully keeping our excitement in check, lest we become incautious we unloaded our equipment and supplies from the wagon and took a brief respite in the cool shade of the cave entrance. To celebrate our arrival, Doug unpocketed and shared the egg he had saved from our basket that had been stolen in dirt water. Once we were rested, we decided the time had come to explore. Please share an egg. Not that big. Discovering that we had neglected to pack torches, lanterns, or any other light source with which to illuminate the cave, we declared that it was indeed fortuitous that Nate had discovered the antique oil lamp during our travels. He gave the brass a quick shine and then lit the wick, and we were relieved to discover that it lit easily and provided a very adequate amount of light. Whew. This is going to be a little bit of a long one. As we headed into the cave, we were further encouraged by the fact that the floor was quite even and easy to traverse, and there were no side passages which might cause us to become lost. Despite this, I resolved to hang a number of plaques to mark our progress through the cave and engrave them with the tale of our journey, such that others who discovered the cave after us might be entertained and edified by our story. I'm actually going to say that that's all for now, but thank you for tuning in. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to click that like button, subscribe if you want to see more, and I'll see you in the next episode where we'll complete this interesting tale.